Well, hello out there, and welcome once again to Just a Thought. I'm Joseph TUDISCO, and we will be continuing acting like a business seminar. But before I do that, I just wanted to clear up two items. Previously, I had mentioned that we use 8-track tapes for demos. Obviously, that's a music application. We use the video cassettes, not 8-track tapes. Secondly, I wanted to clear up maybe a misunderstanding. I had asked previously why you pursue a career as an actor, and I said most people will say it's about the craft, the art, the passion of the creativity and all that. And I said no, it's the money. I'm sure you all remember that, and hopefully some ears perked up with that. Let me say this right off the bat: as an actor, we all should have that passion, that love to create. I'm addicted to this business and performing and the creativity and the art and all that. But I didn't ask you why you wanted to be an actor. See, that's being an actor. I asked, why do you pursue a career in acting? That's a whole different ballgame. And that's where the money comes in. Okay, so we all have that. So I just wanted to clear that up and make sure that we understood that, okay? Getting a lot of flack from it, but it's okay. Okay, so here we are, session number 5, Actors Access and other websites. And I've talked about Actors Access before, and this is kind of the where you can actually roll your sleeves up and start working your business. And I made a comparison to your career being a shoe store. It's time to open up your doors and sell your product, which is you. Okay, after all, it's your business. Now, Actors Access is a website that is put out for the actors. It lists breakdowns. It lists union jobs, non-union jobs, film, TV, print, commercial, trailers, music video, and maybe a few other projects, live projects that they may have also. And it's a way where you can submit yourself without an agent, without a manager, without representation. I think this time in the industry has been probably the best time for actors to submit themselves to valuable projects. Now, the same people that set up Actors Access are the same people that set up the breakdown express services that the agents and managers use to submit their talent. Now, Actors Access is for the actor. Managers and agents don't submit on Actors Access. And if a manager will tell you that submit using his name, don't do it, because you're doing his work for him, because he cannot tap into your personal page on Actors Access unless you give him the password. Okay? And don't do it. You can do it yourself. Okay? And what you do is, on a daily basis throughout the day, producers and casting directors will post on projects that they're looking to cast. And they appear throughout the day. Sporadically, as they come in, Actors Access will post them. So it's important to stay on top of it if you can. Usually check it in the morning, try and check it in the afternoon. If you're around a computer, you can check it every couple of hours, because what happens is if it's a hot project, they're going to get bombarded with submissions, and the quicker you can get in, the quicker they will see you, and not say, well, we've already filled up our schedule, so we can't see the person who went on at 11 o'clock at night when the posting ad or the casting ad was posted at 10 o'clock in the morning. So it's a timely fashion, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't submit for it anyway. So with this here, you will be able to submit yourself. Now, Actors Access allows you to register for free. You can upload two photos for free. You can create a resume, you can create a profile, you can list all your skills, and you can upload video. Now, they charge $22 a minute for video. So, and that's a one-shot deal, okay? And you can submit those videos as much as you want, as long as you either pay the $2 per submission or the $68 fee, which I recommend, yearly, and you can submit as much as you want to as many projects as you want. And I think that's probably the most cost-effective way to go. So your videos that you upload need to be brought to the office, and I would have them already queued up on a CD, on a flash drive, have them queued up and edited so you're not paying for wasted video. Your video should contain your work, not 40 seconds of somebody else's work where you came in and said, "Can I take your order, please?" Try and edit that other stuff out if you can. It should be you. So let's not try and promote other people while you're trying to promote yourself. Again, keep them separate. Don't lump them together, so that you can submit specific video for certain characters or certain projects. And keep them under a minute if you possibly can. I have about 8 or 9 different clips. I have one that's 4 minutes only because it was a short film I did. It was all me, and it was originally 8.5 minutes, and I edited it down and got it on 4 minutes. I broke my own rule, but we can do that sometimes. So Actors Access is the best way to go, and I'm going to give you a homework assignment. By Monday, you should all be registered. That's your what did I do today to promote my career as an actor. Now, agents, if they're going to work with you, they're going to have you create your Actors Access page and link them up to it. Now, when I say link them up, what happens is, because it's the same company, okay, you have your Actors Access here. That's your breakdown service. They have their breakdown service. But when an agent brings you on board, they want the opportunity to take your information from Actors Access, your resume, your photos, your videos, and submit. They can link it up to the submissions that they're doing on the breakdown services for the other major projects that are not on Actors Access. So you're going to be required to do that anyway. And as far as uploading photos, I said you're entitled to 2 free. I think for another charge, if you have another couple of photos you want to add, maybe suggestive character types, you can certainly do that. And those are all one-shot deals. And once they're up there, you don't have to pay for them again. You just pay for your monthly service. So Actors Access is where you want to be right now. Roll up your sleeves and get busy. Now, the other sites that you can go to is Mandy.com. I think you can create a profile. I don't think you have to pay, and I don't think you pay for submitting yourself. But there's you have to weather through some of the stuff. Over the years, I found a few projects that were worth submitting my information for. Casting networks the same way. I think it might be a yearly fee. Okay, I'm not really sure. And you can filter out certain projects. If you're union, you can filter out non-union. If you don't want to do extra work, you can filter out the extra work. Product placement. Sorry about that. So you can filter out all those things. It's another good site to go to. Again, I told you Craigslist. Do at your own risk, okay? I don't suggest it. Now, some other sites that you want to go to get information. New York City has a film and theater site. It's called Real Jobs, REELJOBS. And on this, it lists all the productions that are coming in to the city that are going to get permits. So you can get an idea of how busy it is and the projects that are coming in, and maybe some little information. Sometimes they'll list certain casting calls. Not a lot. It's really for crew more than cast, but sometimes they do. But it gives you an indication of the work that's coming into the city that maybe you should be looking out for. The other one is, even though you're not a member of SAG-AFTRA, you can go to the SAGAFTRA.org, and you can register as a non-member. They have something called SAG Indie, INDIE, I believe it is, and they post some projects from time to time. And it's not a lot of projects, but it's a place to go to look and see. It's all over the country, so sometimes sometimes it's not going to be applicable to you. And also, I wanted to talk a little bit about IMDb, the International Movie Database, which everyone is going crazy about. It's a valuable site that accumulates all the credits, all the projects, all the actors. It's remarkable how they can keep track of all that. But I think some people put too much emphasis on it, and I'll tell you why. It's a great place to have your credits listed right there. And you're also listed on the project page with all the cast. So it's a phenomenal way to search people and see what they've done. Now there's a rating. I think they call it the meter rating, and it can be manipulated. People put a lot of emphasis on that, but really what it is, it's a popularity rating, because the more people that click on your page or they click on a project that you were in, you get credit for that as being someone who the outside was getting information on. Now, I know some actors who've paid people to sit down for hours and just constantly log into their page so they can boost their rating. Now, I won't say that it's not valuable, especially in the upper tier of the actors who are box office draws. Sometimes they'll go and they'll be considering a few different people. They might want to see who has the better rating, just to kind of help them out a bit to make a decision. So IMDb, you can go to IMDb Pro. You can do a lot more. I do have an IMDb Pro account. I can correct my own credits, add my own credits. People have added background credits. It goes on as uncredited, and it just screams out background. Although sometimes there are roles that you've actually performed on as a speaking role. I did that on an old movie with Harrison Ford called The Devil's Own with Brad Pitt, about the Irish Rebellion here in the States. And I was upgraded as an extra. I did get a contract. It was a speaking role, but because I didn't get a credit at the end of the film, I had to go down as uncredited. But I still get my residuals. We'll talk about residuals too. So those are the websites that you should look in. Actors Access. Just do it. Do it now. Roll up your sleeves. Start submitting yourself. And with that. I think I've said all I have to say right now on that topic. Come back next session. I think I'm going to be doing auditions, so make sure you come back. Thank you. That's a wrap. All right, one quick note. If you want to see all the sessions in order, go to YouTube and then search Joseph TUDISCO Acting Like a Business. Or you can go Facebook page, Acting Like a Business. Thanks.